Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is AhTravesty playing some Divide and Conquer as the Kingdom of Dale. Alright, things are looking pretty damn good down here in Rune. Currently have King Bane and his army
Your orders, my lord.
moving around down here, cleaning up some of these small armies that Rune has running around. I think I'm going to go kill these guys off and then probably move over here. First, let's grab our spy. Let's see what's going on over here.
Approaching quietly.
Anything running around over here?
Approaching quietly.
No. I really wanted to go up here to Arcus, but yeah, Dorwinians currently got it under siege, so we'll just clean up some of these forces down here in the meantime. We'll go ahead and attack these guys in a little bit. And let's see, over here to the west, recently took Leadholt from Mirkwood. I'm going to build these guys back up here, maybe 2 or 3 turns, and I'm probably going to push into Enethar. We still have a mission to take that place. We got to do it in 11 turns. They do have the half stack sitting right here. We're going to have to deal with that mess too. Try to go in there. And I still have General Hallward over here with his army. And I think they're about ready to go. Yeah, I want to push this army out. I don't know if I really want to go this way or down here to the south and hit verse southwest and then go in. But I'm kind of worried about this Rune territory over here. Let's run this spy down here.
Approaching.
Where the hell is their town? Dorthalu. I could take his army and hit this place and then come this way. But I'm not entirely sure if this territory is butted up against Mordor. Yeah, there's a good chance if I'm bordering Mordor that they'll attack me. I don't know how I want to do this. Maybe I can come down here, kill this small force off, kill these guys off, and then move in this way. Or I could come over here and help these guys out. Damn, I don't know what to do. I need a third army over here is what I really need. Anyways, let's go back down here. Let's go handle this small fight. Kill this force off. Oh, this is going to be easy. Clan Guard and some Horse Guard. Let's take a closer look at these guys again. Good attack, heavy charge, and some okay armor. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's go with a night attack.
Muster your courage, men! We march into battle!
And let's get us a little bit of light. Jeez, look at this army, man. God damn. These guys got no chance, bro. Let's just start. Yeah, let's move. Let me guess, you're going to run to the top of the hill. Sure enough. Alright, let's go this way then. Alright, let's speed it up. Alright. These guys ran all the way back here. We're slowly closing in here. Alright, maybe we can circle around this way. I want to try to shoot these guys up. We got a lot of missile weapons and stuff here. Let's do a pivot. And let's get right over here. See if we can't shoot these guys up here a little bit. Alright, archers are starting to unload. Oh, tear them up.
The enemy are badly
Jesus, man.
bloodied. They have lost half their men.
And he's getting closer. I got my javelins coming in too if they get any closer. Look at these guys, man. Suicide run they're doing. And javelins opening up. Come on. Ah! God. What a way to go, man. Jeez, what a massacre. Come on, tear him up. Put the hammer down on him. Alright. Looks like we're going to fight these guys. Alright, let's send some cav out this way. Send some cav over here. There we go. I'm going to run these guys down.
Pursue and run them down. Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Alright, we lost 17 guys, unfortunately. We got damn near all of them. 7 of those bastards got away, believe it or not.
No.
Execute them bastards. Camp sacked.
An honorable,
Alright.
victory.
Yeah, I'm going to move this army over here toward Arcus, and just in case Dorwinian is unsuccessful,
Yes.
I want to take that place down.
My lord.
Okay, now what do I want to do with this army over here? Let's grab everybody except these guys that are training. It looks to be this force right here. Let's join up with this group right outside here.
Assembling
Got a
a
full
mighty
stack.
host.
And hell with it. Let's go this way. I can always redirect them
Making
if something
camp
happens
here.
over there. Army routed. +3 command at night. Okay, can we do any damn thing else over here? Don't have enough money to do anything respectable.
Orders.
Alright. Our agents, have they
My
moved?
lord,
He's staying
your
there,
orders.
and he's coming down here.
Yes.
He's gonna hang out right there next to Umbar. Okay. Is there anything else I need to deal with? Alright, now next thing, let's see if we can get some more garrisons set up so we can get some taxes out of these guys. Alright, Mistrin, these guys are good, these guys are good, these guys are good. Alright, can't do anything there. They're maxed out. Wintirion, can't do anything there. Burst Zagath. What can we do here? Yep, let's get some garrison forces here. And what else? And Aaron Rune. Can we get anything out of these guys? They're maxed out already. Grasgard. That's the next place. Let's get a garrison force there. And Skarn I'm not going to mess with. And Naburka I'm not too much worried about. Alright, how's our finances going to look? Oh yeah, we're nicely in the profits now, man. Alright, I think that's all we can do. For now, at least. Let's see what this half stack's going to do. Hopefully they don't go into Nth hour, and it's going to be hell to get in that place. Yeah, let's train these guys up a little bit here. And we should be alright. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next turn. Alright, pretty quiet turn. Nothing new down here. Let's move the spy back up here. Any troops running around? Nope.
Quietly.
Alright, let's see. How are we looking over here into the north? Ooh, there's a... oh, he's moving a half stack over here. He could hit Laidholt with that half stack, but I'm not too much worried about it. We should be alright once we finish retraining these folks over here. Yeah, let's keep retraining whatever we can. Alright, how are we looking here? In the profits, over 3,500 in the coffers. And we got a Master Smith. Oh, we got 2 Master Smiths. Nice. And some recruitments and some retrainings. Relations improved with Angmar. Okay. Yeah, let's leave them there. Let's run this spy up here. There's nothing sneaking around up here, is there?
Quietly.
Nope. Let's come back over here then.
Quietly,
Let's send this spy back down this way.
quietly.
Anything sneaking around down this? Nope.
Quietly.
And this spy, what's down this way?
Approaching quietly.
Oh, there's a Dunafell. Let's leave that spy right there. Okay. Yeah. This might be a problem though, this half stack. If he comes up here though, we should be able to take his ass out. If we're lucky, he's going up in toward Anduin territory and he'll get his ass kicked over there. Alright, this army, let's go down Burr South.
We shall
should be
continue
fine
tomorrow.
over there. Alright, and let's see, we still have this
Ships
boat
ready.
moving up here. I want to pick these guys up.
Ships ready.
Yeah, we can bring them down to the
The fleet
east.
cannot orders.
Get on the boat,
To the ship.
and let's go.
We can go no
Yeah, I'm going to
further.
use those guys to garrison this place down here, because they can actually train here. Yep. Alright, anything else happening over here? Oh yeah, Dorwinian did take that place. I figured they would. Well, let's see, what's going on over here?
Approaching quietly.
Let's take a closer look over on this side. Maybe we can hit this place. Yeah, hell with it. Let's
Yes,
go
my
that
lord.
way. We can snag
Yes.
this place up. Yeah, I'm not too
Making camp
worried about
here.
this because there's a pass right here connecting to Mordor, and I don't want to fight those guys right now. Grab up as much territory as we can
My
first,
lord.
and we'll go see what's going on here. Yeah, we'll grab that territory. Alright, let's see. We don't need this
My
spy up
lord.
here anymore. Let's move him down this way.
Approaching
Keep an eye on these guys. Okay, and let's see. These guys are done training too. Let's send them over here. They can link up with King Bane's army over here. Alright, let's see. Can we raise some taxes up here now? Yep, let's crank it up. We're going to have to invest in a bunch of farms up this way too. And Grosgard as well. Let's crank it up. Alright, who do we got running around up here? These elves need to go up here to train. These guys are coming down here to reinforce this army in Leadholt. And Aaron Rune, how are these guys looking now? Yeah, chicken farms, they're okay yet. Could afford to do a little bit of training. And, oh, we can get ports too. Man, how are these guys looking? Yeah, we got a lot of options here of stuff to build up. Alright, first though, let's see who needs population. Sagath could use some. Les could use some. Who's got the lowest population right now? The Burka, but we'll be alright there. Skarn, can't do anything about that. Alright, Sagath first. Let's go ahead and get a farming complex there. And then Rhubar. Let's get some chicken farms there. And that's going to eat up all our money for now. Alright, how's our finances looking? Yeah, we're going to eat it up building those farms. We should have just over 3,600. Alright, is there anything I'm forgetting about? I think we got everybody moved. And let's see, we still need to train these dwarves up here. And these swordsmen here, we'll get them later. Alright, I think that'll be it for this turn. Let's go on to the next turn. Alright, another quiet turn. Let's take a look here. Just barely into profits, over 3,600 into coffers. A little bit of retraining done. Relations improved with Arid Luin. Alright, let's run the spy over here and make sure there's nothing else snooping around over this way. Nope. Alright, let's keep moving with King Bane.
With honor.
Ooh, here's a force right here.
I will not
Ran right into him. Clan guard, clansmen, some hunters, and some crossbowmen. Alright, we can probably kill them. And before we go into that fight, let's look up here. Anything changing up here? Doesn't look like it. Anything coming up from down here? Nope. Alright, let's come back up this way. No forces over here sneaking around. Okay. Alright, so that Mirkwood army looks like it's moving back south. He's probably going to link up with a Dunafell down here. Alright, how are we looking up here in Leadholt? Alright, continuing to retrain. We can get some of these guys fixed up next. And let's look over here. Anything running around over here? Nope. Let's come back up here. Keep an eye on that place. These guys can come over here. Keep an eye on this route. Let's leave this spy over here. Alright, let's get General Hallward moving. Let's go on here.
Yes.
Take this place out next.
Go no further,
My lord.
Alright, I guess we can push this spy over here. I think there's a town right in here somewhere if I remember right. Alright, let's go back down here to King Bane. Let's handle this fight.
Your orders, my
Kill these guys off.
to battle. Glory.
Yeah, no change.
Honor.
Alright,
Victory.
night attack.
As you command. We attack.
Alright, that's bright enough.
Units, await my orders.
Alright, how are we set up here?
Infantry.
Let's get the infantry forward this time.
Units, march.
And all the missile weapons can stay there. And all the cav. Let's go. Yep, they're right in front of us. Damn, we got a ton of missile weapons here. And of course they're going to run to the high ground. Alright, let's move. Let's go for a speed up. Alright, starting to close in on these guys. Let's see what the hell they're going to do. They're going to sit there and shoot us up, it looks like. Let's grab all the infantry. Let's move. And let's grab all the javelins. They're going to get right behind them. Run for it. Archers are opening up. And let's push out some cav. Let's get some over here. Get some over here. And these guys can come this way too. let's go into these guys here. Get the herd in there. Alright, javelins. Alright, you guys get back here. Let's get the cav over here into these hunters. Let's get back here. Let's get some fist. Let's get in behind these guys. Alright, cav, go in. Let's hit these guys in the rear. Alright, let's pull this cav out. These guys are broke. Let's get out of here. Alright, you guys can run them down. Let's hit these guys in the rear with some cav. And these guys can come in. Javelins going out.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Alright. Get them javelins out. Get them. Alright, these guys are wavering. They just broke. Let's move. Let's pull this cav out. Those guys just broke. Let's pull out. These guys just broke. Those guys just broke. Alright, let's start running these guys down. Alright, let's see. What do we have left in here? These guys are fighting to the death. Let's pull away from them. Pull out of there.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is.
Alright, let's pull away from these guys here. Let the archers chew them up a little bit. Let's go for a speed up. There we go. I'm going to run these guys down.
It's time to press the attack. This is a clear victory.
Alright, damn, we lost 142 guys. We got over 1,000 of them. Execute! Alright, let's keep going to Kurvisag. Yeah, I don't think there's any routes from this territory into Mordor, so we might be alright taking this place down. Let's move up.
Making camp here.
Alright, let's take a quick look over here. There's a small force running up this way. And there's Varfist.
Tomorrow's journey.
These guys I think might be on the border, or I have a route going into Mordor, so alright, let's bring the spy back over this way. And let's see, these reinforcements are coming down this way.
March to exhaustion, continuing later.
Alright, who else haven't we moved? Has this ship moved? Nope, let's keep those guys coming down here.
Yes, sir. Full sail.
And I think that's going to be about it. Can we do any more training up here? Let's move these guys up north.
By your command.
Can we train any of these guys? Not yet. These guys can get trained up though. Let's fix them up. And can we train these guys yet over here? Not yet. And I think these guys are in queue. Yep. Alright. Anything I'm forgetting about? I think our agents are just standing by. He's going to stay there by the elves. He's going to stay there. Okay. And let's take a quick look. Let's see who needs some farms. Let's go down the list again here. They're building. Burkaupus, you're next in the chute. Chicken farms. Let's get some chicken farms. And we can't afford anything else for these guys here. And Lest can't do much there. Alright, how's our finances looking? We're nicely into profits. Let's see, what do I want to deal with next? Who's got some crappy public order? A Burka, but that'll be handled. Lest, maybe we can start cranking out some markets. Bring in some more cash. But first, let's look over here. How are we looking in Bur Alga? Anything useful that we can get there? No. Rawberg. Ooh, we got a lot of corruption here. Let's get a meeting hall. Alright, that's going to eat up the rest of our cash. Alright, let's go on to the next turn. And another quiet turn. Ooh, the elves are pushing down here. Alright, these guys are going to continue to push this way.
We can go no further
And
today.
anybody else we can train? Let's get those guys next. Alright, how are we looking? Into profits, over 4 grand into coffers currently. We are the most advanced faction. Practice range in Late Holt. And some retraining done. Okay. Small forces of Mirkwood running around over here, but they're in Anduin territory. Okay. Well, next turn I think I'm going to push this army out, head toward Anathour. Should be able to take them down if the elves don't grab it first. They might be looking at it. Yep, I bet money they're going to hit it. Okay, let's push some spies around. Anything down here running around?
Quietly.
Nope, let's leave that spy there. Let's grab this spy, bring him down this way.
Approaching quietly.
Nothing else running around over here.
Quietly.
Okay. And let's move this spy up this way. Anything running around? Yeah, Dor Lingvar is up here.
I shall continue tomorrow.
Lightly defended. Alright, we're going to hit this place next.
Yes.
What do we have in here? 3 units. Let's put it under siege. 3 rams should be plenty.
Yes.
And then after Burke Southis, we can go right up into Dor Lingvar and just keep pushing right into Mirkwood territory. Alright, anything else we can deal with? Can we retrain any of these folks up here yet? Not yet. We can recruit a lot of stuff though. Yeah, we can start getting barracks and stuff too now when the barracks event's been up. Let's get this ship moving over here. Alright, anything happening down here? Nothing over here. Oh, he's got a force sitting right out here again. And Dorwinian's looking at Kurvisag already. Alright, let's bring this spy back over this way. Anything else running around down here on this road? Nope, there's another force right here. Alright, we can probably take this force out, but we are running up on time. We can probably do this in the next episode, and we can probably move in on Kurvisag before Dorwinian gets their hands on it. Looks like they might get it.
My lord.
And let's run the spy over here. Any troops coming from this place? Ooh, they're starting to load up Enmahad though. Let's bring this spy back over this way. Alright. Now, how is our culture here? 28%. Yeah, we can get these barracks, but we need 65%, which is really high, to get these sword masters and Laketown pikemen. And knight stables, horse guard there, and archery range. We can get these Bardian marksmen, which is 65% also. So, I'm thinking we need to get this hero shrine down here. See if we can get this culture up a bit faster. That's going to eat up a lot of cash, though. First, though, let's look at... Let's see how we're doing here. Can't do anything at less. Alger. We need to get some farms or something over there. Yeah, I want to make sure this population's continuing to go up so we can keep this tax rate high, because I know once we get these higher power troops, it's going to start costing us a ton of money. Let's get some chicken farms there. That's going to eat up some cash. Now, what else can we get down here? How are we looking over here? These guys are at 46%. Yeah, not enough. Another hero shrine maybe down here. Well, maybe we can start getting some markets to bring in some cash too. Those guys are building. Can we do anything respectable over here? Nothing I really need there. A Lannon. Can we do anything over here? Great Hall might be useful over here. These guys are building Bur Alga. Chicken farms there, but they got population growth already. Don't really need it. Lade Holt. Not worried about that place. Alright, maybe we should just go ahead and start cranking out some markets and stuff too. Let's get a market here in Askaroth. And that's probably going to burn up a lot of our cash here. Well, we can get a grain exchange in Grosgard. Might as well build that damn thing. Bring in a little bit of cash. Yep, let's go to Grosgard. Let's build it. I want to start bringing in a lot of money. We're going to eat it up. Should have over 4,500 though next turn. Alright, now let's see. These guys... Yeah, these guys are completely trained up now. What about these guys up here? Nope, still waiting. Let's pull these guys out.
Your will, my lord.
Let's bring them down this way.
As you wish. We'll make camp here.
And still waiting to train them. Alright, well... We're running up on time anyways. We can't do much of anything else. So, let's go ahead and end the episode here.